What is going on, guys? We were coming to you here from UFGT8. Saturday night, we just finished the Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown tournament. Now, one of the things that's interesting about this is the game's not even out yet. How did you come into this tournament? First off, let me introduce these guys. This is Denkai. This is the winner of the UFGT8 Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown tournament, and this is Jeff from Sega. And they were awesome enough to pull aside and talk to us. So, coming into the event, you got to practice a little bit beforehand on Friday and today. What characters did you play? What were your strategies coming into it?
I played two characters at the beginning. It was Jackie and Sean, and then I realized that it was just too much. The game changed completely, so I stuck to one character, Jackie, and I watched YouTube. The game actually been out for a while in Japan, so I just watched what they were doing, and I was just emulating what they did, and it seemed to work pretty well.
Now, Jeff, actually being involved with the game coming into the tournament, how does it feel to actually know that a player could pick up the game only in 2 days and show as high caliber play as they did?
It's pretty impressive, but I can't say I've never heard of this guy before. So, yeah, he's been around the scene for a long time. But I mean, a lot of guys have been to Japan to play this game, and it's still the same game at the core as Virtua Fighter 5, but just some things are different. So I wasn't surprised, but at the same time, I was impressed by how well he did.
I'll just say one thing: is that when I first played the game, my expectations actually exceeded. The game was better than I actually thought it was, and it was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a pleasure meeting Jeff Sega. And I would actually love to play, I believe, Renzo, who won the other tournaments in Southtown Arcade. I would love to have a little showdown versus him, the winner here versus the winner there, and you see who the real master of Virtua Fighter.
Right. Well, now, actually, because you won the tournament, you actually have something very cool to play on now if you do get that match. Jeff, tell us a little bit about this stick.
So this is the all-new Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown arcade stick from Hori. I believe the pre-order is already open on the Hori website, and you can get them for $150. And what can I say? They look pretty good, if you ask me, and he's the first guy outside of Sega to have one.
All right. Last but not least, can you give us a little more details about the game? It's coming out here in approximately 2 weeks. Tell us about information about where people can pick it up, because obviously they're going to see this, watch the tournaments, and see all the footage. So give us a little more information about the game.
The important stuff: where can you get the game and when can you get the game? It'll be available on the PlayStation Network as a digital download on the 5th of June, and then the next day on Xbox Live Arcade. And the price will be $14.99, or I believe that's 1,200 Microsoft points. And then in addition to that, we have some DLC available. There's going to be the costume customization packs for the characters. They're $4.99 a piece for each character if you want to buy them individually, but if you want to buy all of them, you can buy half the characters for $14.99 and then the other half for another $14.99. So it gives you a good value. The barrier to entry is low for those who haven't played the game, but those who need everything, got it there for you.
Very cool. Why should people pick up this game?
Well, I just want to say, first of all, the price. I went shopping, and I spend more than that amount of money on batteries alone. So to pick up a game in front of this for $14.99, you'd be a fool not to pick it up. I mean, there's a lot of depth in the game. There's a lot of stuff to learn. It's definitely more worth. It's definitely bang for your buck. You know, you got to pick it up.
I mean, if you're going to pay $60 for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you might as well drop $15 on Virtua Fighter 5. Anyway, thank you guys. Congrats once again on winning. The game looks amazing. Can't wait for it to come out. Any shout outs or last words you want to have for us?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my partner, Triforce from Empire Arcadia. I'd like to shout out my buddies back in New York, Kanjo Akira, Glory, I can't think of anyone else right now, Shadosha, of course, and Gerald, LA Akira, definitely him, and that's all right now.
So I'd like to give a shout out to all the guys. I've been to a number of tournaments out. It's been a good time hanging out with all you guys, getting to know you, and please come to EVO. I don't know if you guys know this. I hope you do, but we're putting $15K into the pot at EVO. We're limiting the tournament 256 people, so sign up now. We already have a good number of entries, so hope to see you there.